It's the great-great-grandfather of our one current ally. He sold his boat, and it ended up being gunpowder. So we had to go take it back. And my background is, like, supposed to be very stealthy. Like, I have a +8 in stealth, acrobatics, +6 in sleight of hand. It's supposed to be a ninja background. And I haven't gotten to use it a lot. So I went to assassinate everyone on the boat. And it was make a roll with advantage. And I ended up rolling 2 natural 20s. And I lost my shit. Because rolling natural 20s is a very difficult thing, and it's rolling a crit is, like, again, a 1 in a 20. So I ended up rolling 2 dice for my advantage roll because I have multiple sets of dice because of it. So I ended up rolling 2 crits at the same time, and I'd like, okay, I'm fine with this. It happens. It happens to. It can happen. It's not difficult for it not to happen. Oh fuck! Are those hippos? But no, it was
What?
It was a very interesting thing that happened. I'm gonna sneak around here and assassinate. Wait. That's a red 29, dude.
What? I'll kill you.
Shut up.
There you are. Got you.
Whew! I killed a level 29 when I'm like 3 levels behind. Holy shit, that's scary. Commendation for the No Mark of Fayum. Wish to commend the Yumeria Fleet Command for their efforts in maintaining the security of Fayum. A watchful presence over our shores as I continue our reminder to the citizens of Yumeria that the might of the Ptolemy's navy, prosperity for all, culture for all, security for all, no matter. Carbon crystal.
A golden statue of Sobek. It is beautiful. The boy tells the truth.
Yeah, it happens to everyone.
fly.
No, you can. Just thunder thighs will break anything that's under you when you're flying. Okay, you can fly, but it basically null and voids your flight.
Water.
You can fly over spikes and that. Basically, the reason for flight is so you can hover over rocks and that, because the tears won't hit you over rocks. But with thunder thighs, it takes that benefit away. Oh yeah, goat head. I was thinking of what it was. Yeah, goat head will be able to be shown up in gold chests as well. Oh yeah, well those work just like it. They work too like that.
The golden statue of Sobek. Beautifully made. Just as the boy said it would.
Yeah, the womb.
I should return these gold Sobeks to that odious priest.
You're right, we should. Fast travel out of the ocean. But living could loan money, operate barges, service priests, initiate legal suits. They own vineyard, ships, businesses, slaves, and chateau. Xander's tomb. The tomb was never found, and we are still looking for today. Speculations as to where it was located exactly have been made from maps of ancient Alexandria.
Stealing from a
No, red people still hurt you.
Of blasphemy.
Because thunder thighs will take. Well, maybe. I'm not
Priest,
actually 100% sure on
Have your
that.
precious golden Sobeks. Your novice spoke the truth.
This useless boy has been constant trouble. Many more punishments await him for his carelessness.
Your base clothing is just a mask for cowardice. God, the gods, I hate masks.
This has nothing to do with you, Saheti. Crawl back into your desert hole!
I am Medjay, you dishonorable dog.
I have the authority, Medjay.
God!
I got trouble here.
So sick of fuckers today.
What do I do now? The temple will not accept me.
Sobek has left the fate of this gold with you. You can return to the temple or to your family. The choice is yours.
May Sobek be with you.
Whatever you do it honorably. Egypt needs priests who do not wear masks.
Yeah! Quest complete. Alright. I want to run up here. Should I level up the poison sword? Or should I level up the Final Fantasy sword?
Prosperity for all? There is no grain. They have burned our
Poison can be good in dire situations, but I'm really enjoying the Final Fantasy sword.
We know what brings prosperity means. Famine for Egypt.
All right.
Where are the benefits? The peace of mind.
So,
Go with the Greeks.
oh shit, I have a better hunting bow now too. I just saw that.
How fare you, my friend? Need something?
Greeks grow fatter and richer in Egypt, while we go hungry.
So,
The poor are taxed more than the rich. Why is this happening? This is our home. Egypt.
Alright, so I'm gonna sell this higher level blue bow because basically the one I have is better. Yeah.
so,
will not even serve Egyptians.
So now here comes the point where I bring it up. That or okay, so hold on. So that's each of those blades are level 21. The bow I have is level 23, so we're good on the bow for a minute, and the shield's 21. Both are so everything leveling up besides the bow is 3,000, minus this bow, which is 4180. I think I want to level this sword up first. And then we'll level up the bow next, which is 4180. So we're gonna have to grind. We'll level the bow up, and then we'll level up the sickle. My goal is I want to start saving money and leveling everything up every 5, maybe 10 levels. It depends. But all right, next side quest we got the sickness. Speak to the healer in the Umeria slums. We can't do any of that because that's all above 35 and we're like 9-10 levels below. Hold on, where 9, 11, 13 levels below the other 3. So we'll do the sickness and then we'll start collecting side quests one by one. God damn. One of your co-workers?
Burning corpses. Hey, why are you burning the dead? Don't you fear the gods? Their souls will be forever cursed.
I'm sorry to do it, but I have no choice in this. The gods themselves have afflicted us with a pestilence. The dead must be burned to save the living.
What pestilence? Is there a plague?
Truly, I don't know. Elders have begun falling sick. Children have died clutching their bellies in agony as their parents watch on, lifeless in their beds.
This would be cruel, even for the angriest of gods.
No one cares about us. Any help would be appreciated. In the Fayum, the poor aren't worth spit.
Fayum.
My children, your hunger is known. Turn to Sobek for
Another
your
dead
nourishment.
farmer
There are no
whose family
signs
will
of
now
a
lose
plague
their
on the
land.
body.
They used to eat at the arms kitchen in the market, but soldiers began harassing them. Greek merchants said they were bad for
These
business.
bowls are filthy. What have the villagers been eating? We must have the food stored somewhere. I should have a look around. These urns contain strong seasonings. Ugh. This food is rancid. It smells like shit. It's completely unfit for eating. This gruel is not fit for rats, let alone people. The strong spices are not for taste. They are disguising the rot. I need to talk with whoever made it.
Sobek has provided a way. Though the food is humble, it gives life.
Tell me about the food you eat. Where does it come from?
A merchant makes it for the poor here. It's not much, but at least it's something. We're thankful. You're welcome to try some.
By the gods, no. I do not know how you stomach it. I need to talk to the merchant. Where can I find him?
His house is to the south of the town market. I can take you.
Let's visit this merchant of
Aye.
yours. I will follow you.
May Sobek reward you for helping.
I've passed many prosperous farms. People here seem to be doing well. Why are there so many poor?
Ah, yes. Those are Greek farms. The Greeks pay lower taxes, so they prosper. Meanwhile, the Egyptian farmers are slowly forced from their lands.
What happens to the land when the farmers leave?
Once the owners die, by law the land is freed. If it's good land, the Greeks take it. If not, the desert takes it. Either way, Egyptians are left to starve. Many end up in the slums.
What? Oh, Hagalats destroys any rocks, mushrooms, skulls in the room.
This is the home of the merchant who provides the food.
Even the cats here look better fed than the poor.
The owner is obviously of substance. Not all Egyptians seem to be equal.
Some are just more...
This is
Huh?
awful!
No wonder people are falling sick.
Who would do this?
It is time we met this poisonous merchant.
Give him a taste of his own cooking.
How may I help you? This is my home. Are you lost?
You can explain to me why you have been poisoning the poor. My guess is so you can take their land. It is easier if they are dead.
You're referring to the trouble in the slums? Whatever you've heard, I assure you, you misunderstand. I do what I can to help.
I have seen your kitchen, merchant. I know what you are doing. And I will see that you are brought to justice.
Oh, I see. Well, that changes things. Now, you're trespassing, and I have the right to protect myself. Men! If you were reasonable, I wouldn't have to do this! We could have worked this out! I'm not dying over this! Hold him off! Where are my men?
Where are you going, bitch? I'll confirm the kill in a minute. Finally.
This merchant of death was murdering the poor for their land. His love of money was their real sickness.
It's on
Fire
Game
won't
Pass.
miss him. The dead can rest. There will be no more burning.
Oh God, you and me in the summer. Josh might join us when we play through the story again in summer. I'm not sure yet. It depends on all what's coming out in that. No, you remember you and me still. Yeah, you and me are gonna use the stream characters. Yeah. Oh God. All right. Alright, we're gonna go here. Curse of the Wadjet. We're gonna start doing side quests one at a time. Give me 1 minute. No. One second. Oh, is the new season of Overwatch up? If so, I might be hitting. Well, if it is, I think me and Josh will be playing that Saturday. Yep, season 16 started, so that's what I'll be playing Saturday.
Everyone!
What, Gus? What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Greeks and Egyptians have lost harmony with each other. The gods are displeased because of it. I'm Nanefer, and I don't know if I'm Greek or Egyptian. I'm an orphan.
Lost harmony? What do you mean?
The
Oh,
Egyptian
God.
goddess Wadjet is sending snakes into Greek quarters at night. Only Greeks have been killed. We are out of balance. See for yourself. Just north of the villa.
Okay. I will look into this, Gus. That was harder than it should have been.
Alright, one moment.
Dynastia Gusin. Morias para esquerda.
Neck. What is that? The gods are rumbling. It came from just north of here. Must have something to do with this curse. Ah, I can smell the burnt flesh. What happened here? I should ask around. This jar does not belong here. I think there is movement inside.
Another foreigner cursed by Wadjet. That is 3 this week. Those useless Greeks had it coming, if you ask me. But what do I know? I am just the lowly Egyptian caretaker who cleans up after the naked Yadit.
Hey, be careful what you say. People have died. I need to look around.
What you need to look at is the color of your skin, son.
Harmony is what we need. Not more senseless judgment.
Look, some of us have built a shrine in a cave under what is left of the Great Temple. Why don't you come and honor Wadjet with us? Egyptians have to stick together.
Maybe I will, after I look around. These jars are the same as the ones I saw in the Greek area.
Swear to God.
They are breeding the snakes here. Gods, I hate snakes.
I fucking hate the world of snakes. Am I good? Fucking snakes are fucking assholes.
Goddess Wadjet.
Oh, fire bombs are so nice. Here to consider our plan is bearing fruit. Some of the Greeks are already talking about leaving the Thiam. More will follow if we continue in our efforts. I'll keep playing my role as caretaker. You keep handling the snakes and choosing the targets. Make sure only Greeks die. There must be no Egyptian casualties. For the stuttering lion dog, grab him quietly and take him to Panook. I'll deal with him personally. Remember, there's no justice except make for ourselves duo Wadjet.
By the sound of it, I'll not have to find the caretaker after all. He has already found me.
He is inside! Get him when he comes out! He cannot escape!
Caretaker, the snakes are yours.
You son of Greeks! You will suffer for that!
Oh, hell no.
This is what Ptolemy has done to Egypt. A land out of balance, full of hatred and strife. At least I can rescue the hostage. He's being held by the caretaker's men at Panuki. The caretaker is using the goddess to kill Greeks. Why such hatred? I would be sad. It is just as Nanifer warned through his stutter. Egypt has lost harmony. More of the caretaker's handiwork. These unfortunate Greeks were in the wrong place at the wrong time. The caretaker's hideout must be up ahead. This area is off limits.
What is going to happen to that stupid, stuttering Greek inside?
He's going to be sacrificed to Wadjet when the caretaker gets here.
Blood sacrifice? The priest stopped that years ago.
Our ancestors followed the true path.
Do not have come here!
What?
This shit!
Sup, bitch? I'm dead. Fuck!
The caretaker's hideout must be up ahead. I must be careful now.
I just want to watch this world burn. Excuse me. I can't. Bow users!
There you are.
Whew.
Fresh fruit, grain, wine. These must be gifts from the caretaker to his men.
Him of Wajet, exalted are you, almighty one, mistress of the two lands. You guide Horus with your eye, O serpent Eurasius, who leads all Egypt. Sovereign of thousands, sacred avenger, let your awakening be peaceful.
Another shrine to the snake goddess Wadjet.
A son's letter, Father, I turned 11 today, and I'm writing this letter on my own without Mother's help. It's been 2 whole floods since we've seen you, but I know you are protecting us. Mother says you are fighting Eonian dogs. I don't know what that is. Spends all day praying you will have the victory over them. One day when I'm old enough, I'll fight them with you. I'm very proud to be your son. Come home soon, Unos.
Can you stand?
Thank Serapis you're here. I don't think so. They beat me.
Be still. I will carry you out.
pop up.
Can you walk?
They beat me. They beat me because they thought I'm Greek.
Wait, what happened to your stutter?
I was scared when I first met you. It makes me stutter.
By the gods, is nothing true. Well, you are alive, Nanifer. Be thankful.
I'm alive, but Egypt is out of balance. You must know, Magi, the law is harmony between all peoples. May Serapis unite us all.
That is the end of the caretaker's cult. But Nanifer is right. Egypt is out of balance. And that is the order of ancients doing.
Overwatch Lipo. Ooh. We got another Lurgan bow. Oh, well, I already had a Lurgan bow technically, but I'll take it. Alright. One second, guys. Give me a minute. Alright. I was reading a story real quick. Sorry, guys. Didn't I mark all this? Thought I did. Alright. Got shit I can sell. Like I said, I need 4198, so I'm still not there, but I can sell a lot of the stuff I currently have. I have 3 ability points. When did I hit 27? Wait. I don't know. Alright, so I need 2 more levels and I get kill loot, and I'm gonna be good with that. Going on 2 hours? That's fine. As you can see, by the way, we have a lot of side quests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we keep going up a little bit. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We got 19 side quests in areas we've been. Because it wants us to go to Krukatopolis, and I do not know where that is. I figure it might be over here somewhere. Yeah, the Fayum Oasis boosts life around Krukatopolis by the grace of its canals. Holds the tomb and labyrinth of Pharaoh Amenhotep III. Amenhotep next to the canal. Huh. Cool. I didn't notice that. So, we got to go into Fayum's Oasis next. That's all good and dandy. We'll do that not right away. Like I said, I want to start getting some of this stuff. We're going to do this. We're going to fast travel to this viewpoint, get that papyrus as well. And we'll keep moving from there. I think where I'll feel comfortable is if we can get to level 32, which is like 5 levels away by the end of most of the side quests. If we get to that, that's fine. We've only gone for 2 hours. And it's like 9. Like, I'm going until 11. I am going to go until I'm at 11 o'clock my time. And then that is where I'm going to cut it for the day. Sadu! The Leaning Tower in Fayum, north of Dionysus Caravanserai. There is a tower hold by its feet in need of support, so I sit behind it, but the wooden beams seem more helpful. I'm gonna state this now with the papyruses and that. I think one day we'll sit around and we'll do a bunch of papyruses, and if I can't figure it out and I get confused, we will probably look them up. Because like, when I enjoy a game, I want to give you guys, I know Origin's been out a while, but I would like to give most of you guys like a choice.
Carry on with what?
Like you can, like with this episode, or episodes, there's going to be a lot of side quests, so maybe someone doesn't want to watch all the side quests. I'm okay with that, you can zip through to the next. And then when we do the papyruses, it's the same thing.
I am attracted to such sins.
A fellow protector? Ah, yes, I see your badge. You are a Magi. From the old kingdom? Wow. Forgive me, this gruesome business has us all on edge. Huh? This is the latest in a series of chilling ritual murders by Wadjet cultists. To be honest, I'm a little out of my depth.
I may be of some use to you. I am not unfamiliar with murder sins.
Perhaps you could help investigate. The cultists usually leave a message. I haven't figured it out yet. We could check the temple.
We'll do 3 more side quests with this outfit too. We've been using this for a little bit.
This is a lot of blood. Someone was bound and tortured here, in front of the statue. By the signs, they were cut up badly, then dragged outside.
It must have been the poor acolyte. There was no one else here. Why did they do this?
A Greek god where an Egyptian god once stood. This would make some in Egypt very angry. Someone has smeared the god with green paint. The head has also been covered. Wait, something else is up there. Serapis' face is hidden and defaced with more green paint. The green mask of Wadjet has been placed here. Wadjet is goddess protector of Upper and Lower Egypt. Someone is making a clear statement. But how did they get up here carrying all of this? This is written in blood. It is still wet.
Killer's letter. Their temple is avenged against your filthy Greek gods. Your high priest's blood will pay the debt to Wadjet for Egypt for the goddess.
The murderers are going to kill the high priest next. We have to find him. The Phylakitai should know where he is. You said there have been other murders.
The cultists are...
Phylakitai, I found the cultist message. They're going to kill your high priest next.
The high priest? By Serapis, no. Karani's spirit will die if he does.
We need to find him. Where is he? Think, Phylakitai!
His villa is nearby. I know of a spot overlooking it from a safe distance. This way. We can see the whole area from the temple wall.
Your temple is the reason for this trouble. It is a bitterness for the locals.
That's absurd. It has increased industry and trade. Everyone has benefited.
Your dead acolyte and high priest may not agree.
Gods, the trouble I'll get if the high priest lies dead. We must hurry.
Whoever thinks they always do.
What? Watch it. Accept it.
I swear to God. Can we not? God, bow people are the most annoying sons of bitches in the game. Fucking die! Swear to God!
They were going to sacrifice me.
You are safe now. It is fortunate you are not at the temple. You would already be dead.
Serapis, they would have butchered me. These Egyptians are prayerless demons and not men.
It was an Egyptian who saved you, priest. Remember that when you pray and give thanks. We Magi protect all, regardless of their class.
I came as soon as the fighting began. I see I am too late. Thank you for your help, Magi. It certainly made my work here easier.
You have interesting timing. What do you know of these bandits?
Egyptians unhappy with the Greeks here. Who knows what holes they crawl from? Seeing a Greek god in place of their own incensed them, no doubt.
Understandably. You've not seen the last of such trouble, I think. The Ptolemies tend to divide us at times.
Sadly, I agree. Greece has brought Egypt much wealth, yet some resist all progress.
This depends on your idea of progress. Progress for Egypt or for Greece. Farewell, Phylakitai. Next time you protect, remember my code.
But in the temple. Oh, there's a quest right here.
I saw you with the Phylakitai of Karanis. Are you a protector?
I am. Is there something wrong?
Please, we need your help. Yesterday, my husband witnessed something frightening. Soldiers dragged a poor man beneath the temple. Then he heard screams. We're already hungry because there's no grain. Now I'm terrified the soldiers will take my husband. We don't know who we can trust. Not even the Phylakitai.
Let me talk to your husband. Where can I find him?
He's a stonemason working near the temple. Please be careful. The soldiers mustn't see you talk to him.
Underground stash?
Stonemason, your wife has been to see me.
Shh! How did you get up here? By a moon, that woman interferes. I told her. What can we do? Just act normal. Yeah, that's it. Stay normal.
Calm yourself. She said you saw soldiers take someone below the temple.
Yes. No! Yes. Okay, it's true. It wasn't the first time. But yesterday was different. There were screams that would wake the gods themselves. So many screams. Now please, just leave me alone before someone sees you. Just act normal.
Some people just should not whistle. I shouldn't be seen. This looks like the place the stonemason told me about.
Ah, you can't outrun me. There you are.
Thank you for loot.